First of all, I have to say really quickly, can the UK stop being warm? As the second thing, the most important one, thank you guys. You might have seen in the community tab on the channel, 7,007 to be precise at this moment in time, subscribers to the channel. We wanted to hit this before the 27th of September when FIFA usually comes out, FIFA 23 that is. We've hit it. What date is it today? It's not even the 20th of August. That is sensational. As welcome back, guys, to episode number 6 of season number 1 of course, this DC United Wayne Rooney career mode here on FIFA 22. Our final save of the MLS club, DC United, as we sit 5th, of course. If you haven't seen the last episode, spoiler right there. But make sure you go ahead and watch that one. Watch this one. Leave both a like. Comment on both if you desire it. And, of course, subscribe to the channel. Even though we've hit 7,000, we don't want to stop there. We just want to keep speeding up and just going to the moon if possible. Not literally. I won't be able to breathe, but you know what I mean. As we've got New England Revolution first away from home, followed up by Atlanta, a game I do want to play, although at home. Very nice in-game stadium, I think it's Atlanta. I'm pretty sure it is. As then we have Philadelphia Union, top of the league again, which we are going to play. Hopefully beat them this time round. As then we have Seattle Sounders in the cup, Red Bull again, and Chicago Fire, which I don't think we get onto for the 3rd time this is. We're on the 3rd run of games. As of course, we've still got time to sign players. The window is not shut as Danny Drinkwater's back as well. Okay, getting some players back, but still we need to rotate this team. Make sure it's fully fit, including Durkin in that lineup. Big fan of him. Smith's now back in. Starting to get a strong squad together. Still could be stronger, of course, with signings. But this is what we're going to play with first. We've got Hamid in goal. We've got Najar. Phil Jones has arrived. Thumbnail star of last episode. Birnbaum and Smith. With Vera, Durkin and Williamson through the middle. A decent midfield. Our strongest now. With Gressel on the right. Fundas on the left. And Roberta up front. As I am thinking about potential changes. Not to the formation, but to players in this formation. Especially looking at wingers and striker, but I'm not going to act on anything just yet. I'm not going to be rash, even though we've had a downturn in form. We'll keep on going, and we'll start with New England in the simulation, as it is quite a tired team, but hopefully it does the business as a 1-0 win. Williamson with it. Very nice. Very nice way to get started, as Romo wants more games. Can rely on you when it matters. He has got an important squad role, however. As Curtis Davis, I want even more from you. Got to keep on going. As I did say in the last episode that I do have players in mind to sign as strikers. As I'm going to try and approach Hannibal Medjugorje for a loan. As it does let me approach. I really didn't think it was going to then. But it has. A very good potential player, this one. And of course, one I can see Wayne Rooney getting. We had him at Barcelona. Never used him to his full strengths, so we're going to go basic terms. I don't think a loan to buy is what they would want. We'll try and just get him on a year. Of course, they want short term. Okay, we can go longer if it works out maybe. As the wages, that's fine by me. And we'll try and get Hannibal in. I think that could be a very shrewd bit of business. As you can see, the players that I've got lined up here. And one I definitely want to start off by signing, who I think is a Wayne Rooney one. Danny Welbeck of Brighton, of course, just moved there recently in real life. Really good against Manchester United in game week 1, the latest game week that's just gone. You're seeing this whilst games are being played on a Saturday as well. As he's 30-year-old, 74 rated. I think he could be a really good signing. I do not want to be paying that release clause, however. Usually, of course, players go to America for free, but in the first season, there's no free agents really, is there? Apart from the default ones that aren't really too good. It's usually the Aussies. As we'll offer 4.7, he's 30-year-old, 5 million. We'll agree on it. Try and give him a bit of a paycheck over here, of course, in America. So we'll skip this a little bit. He wants a crucial role. Accepted immediately. I know he's not a big name, but I think he's a very crucial one to get us back on form. Him and Harry Cornick. You see what I mean about players maybe changing position? I'm looking at Harry Cornick because he wants a big goal bonus if he hits 20. I think that's acceptable. A big wage as well, but we can offer it. We're an American club. We're offering big wages. Players are coming here to make the money and perform, as hopefully Danny Welbeck can do. Very happy with that signing, as now we've got a full squad together. course, still want Hannibal through the door. What I was thinking is because Gressel's getting a lot of links to leaving, maybe do that, or the attacking player in this formation, which is Durkin, he's always very tired in game because he's basically playing as a cam but coming back. So what I was thinking is maybe do this. Cornick on the left, Gressel till he possibly leaves on the right, Taxi in attacking midfield, and Danny Welbeck as the striker. That to me is a strong looking team, or a lot stronger looking than it was, as we play fourth next. And I've just seen that message. Loan declined for Hannibal. Why? Just turned down the offer. Doesn't want to come to America. Okay, I guess that's fine on his part. Really would have liked to see him in a shirt. Going to be in the backup for Taxi, as the team, you can see, is going to be this one for the next game. Phil Jones is quite tired, but I expect we're going to get that with him, to be fair, as we're going to try Danny Welbeck straight away, up front, immediately, as we're going to maybe drop Bennett for this one. Don't like it, but I do like a winger on the bench, please. Yeah, a bit harsh on him. Danny Drinkwater still in the reserves, of course, now. Strengthen the squad here in the window that usually doesn't strengthen squads. He's just a window spare in between. As let's play Atlanta at home in a big one. And the Atlanta lineup, as I took a big drink. Oh, jeez. Godinho in goal. Brooks, Lennon, Robinson, Franco, Gutman, Osvaldo, Alonso and Sosa. The sitting ones, Araujo, Almada and Moreno, with Josef Martinez up front. I think most people may gather that he is a danger man. As let's see if we can avoid the danger right here. Get started, get a good run on. Just need to play very well and make sure we can try and cement our place in these playoffs as early as possible. And a win here be a big step towards doing that, I'd say, as Vera pops that over the top into Harry Cornick. Whipped in ball, looking for his new number 10 in Danny Welbeck. Another mate of course, Wayne Rooney coming into the team. That's Najar to run down this wing a little bit. Gives it straight into Gressel. That's a good turn away. Finds that guy Welbs as he's going to try and run a little bit. Try and get away from his men, but just shown away from it a little bit there, as that's a good chest actually. Over the top, Almada puts it into the path. Easy read for Smith. And now Vera, Mateus Vera out wide into Harry Cornick. Turn, unlucky. Najar into Vera right here, who's going to get running a little bit. Just pokes that around the corner into Harry Cornick with a well-drilled ball into Taxi Funtas. Cuts it back, goes to pass it out wide again. If we can get an in-swinger in here, would be decent. It looks like it hit the arm, and it has hit the arm of the Atlanta defender right there, and a penalty kick in this first half. Yes, another one. Who's the taker, though? Taxi's still on them, so Danny Welbeck can't be that good at him. Last time he went to bottom corner, he missed. This time it's off the post and in. Very close one to the keeper, but the Greek puts us one up. Very complete finish, just into that bottom bin again. Nicely done. And Phil Jones on the ball right here. Passing one across into Mateus Vera. Harry Cornick. Just into Danny Welbeck. As we need to get this one out wide again. We do. Harry Cornick here. Can we whip another ball in? 2 before half-time would be brilliant. Danny Welbeck straight at Robinson. Pressure on the keeper. Didn't get there in time. And Martinez in the middle. Tried to get a tackle in right there. And Birnbaum tries to take it away. But there's the half-time whistle anyway. 1-0. Courtesy of the penalty spot again. Which helped us win in Nashville. Let's hope it does the job in this vital game. Well, every game is vital, but still, you know what I mean. There's Williamson onto Vera. Williamson out wide again. Pass straight back in the middle. Gressel into Najar. Williamson on a turn. Now into Taxi, who's going to try and squeeze that out wide, and does do into Harry Cornick, who's going to run down this line a little bit. Tries to cross one in. We've still got the ball. Tried to pass one in as well. Unlucky, as they haven't got Haaland, but they've got Alexandra Isak, another ex-Dortmund striker of Manchester City. News coming through as an ex-Man United player passed it out from the back. And an ex-Man United player, I am in this save, of course, in Wayne Rooney. If you did forget, as Danny Welbeck, another Red Devil, ex-Red Devil, as he gives it out to Gressel. Chance to put it in the near post. Terrible cross. And yet another game where we can't score from open play, but as long as we prevent them from, and we do have time to be fair, as Danny Welbeck into Taxi. One more onto Harry Cornick. Cornick tries to turn inside a little bit himself. Takes the ball away into Williamson. What a shrewd bit of business that was. Just the Wayne Rooney pull with him, coming from Portland Timbers. Not really knowing Rooney in person, as Araujo down this wing. Tries to play a 1-2. Birnbaum can't keep it off Araujo. And now they have the ball back. Thiago Almada. That's a good ball through. Josef Martinez as always the danger. One apiece in DC. It's a good finish to be fair, just across us. But still, not what I wanted. In at the near post. So 20 minutes left and it looks like it's going to be a square game at the moment. Which we don't want. Play with the round ball. Let's make it all 3 points for ourselves as Smith dinking a ball in. We won the header and it's come off the arm again. Penalty kick once more. The defenders handled it. Don't know who, don't know why, don't know what or where or care. As Taxi with another opportunity from the penalty spot. Let's time that right. And he's put it right in the bottom corner. 2 penalties again. Another brace for Taxi. 2-1 up. Got lucky once more, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Get Durkin on for Williamson. Brilliant finish. Really nice to get, as it's a pass there, but I thought we were going to get that ball. Don't say sent off. I don't think that is a sending off for Durkin, as I don't know if it's a card or what, but a free kick in a dangerous position to be fair for Atlanta. Over the wall, but wide. Najar getting a rest right here, changing the defence up despite there being 10 minutes left. I'm thinking about fatigue as Welbeck across into Gressel. He's lost the ball, but Adoy's just come on the field and he'll pick it up. It looks like Gressel is injured, which is perfect when we just rely on him in this new formation, as that was a brilliant ball in towards, I don't know who it was, a Taxi again, as play is stopped for Gressel. Oh no, not great that, as Hamid with a short pass. Not the time, mate, as we'll try and get this away. Durkin down the wing into Perez, who's just got a little bit of time now to play. Just hook that towards Welbeck, who's shattered, but he's still running after things. He's the guy, as that's a brilliant ball through, you know. On to Taxi. Should be last attack. And it's another penalty to us. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Another 3 penalties. Is it same way again? I'm going to be really cheeky because it does look like we've won the game. And again, Taxi scores 2 penalties in game. We get a 2-1 win and he misses the 3rd one. Still, does not matter. Big, big win at home right there against the team above us now, Atlanta. Good victory. Very nice. Takes us back up to 4th. Still, the points gap is mental everywhere we look. As Austin wanting to take him on loan. Guadiri. Reject. Don't have in mind my replacement for him yet as 2 months without Gressel. I feel like I know a way to shuffle the pack though. Now he's out. I'm still actually waiting on scout reports back, but we have Philadelphia in the meantime. Top of the league. We're not catching them, but of course, doesn't matter about the league or conference as it's called. Only thing that matters is them playoffs as we're getting scout reports back. But I think I'm going to do myself a favour by not looking at them. As a team, you can see the rotations. Cornick goes on to the right. Robertha comes on as a winger because he's quite quick. Although it leaves Smith on the bench. He's the same rating as Perez. And Welbeck's still up front despite being a little bit tired. Taxi just in behind him to support. Vera and Williamson's gone up a rating, which is very nice to see. Strong squad. Very strong squad, which I hope can put up a fight against the Union. And the team that we're going to be against right here, we've seen it quite a few times. Blake, Mbanzio, Glessons, Findlay, Real, Martinez, Bedoya, Flatch, Gazdag, Carranza and Burke this time. Not actually opting for, what's his face? Ure was his name? I don't know, as there's a gap here for Robertha, and I think he's onside, and this could be a legit goal, not a penalty. A good block, not won the header, and maybe I should have had a shot with Robertha. Squandered an early chance there, but to be fair, that's took me by surprise how quick we got that, as I were thinking they had Oliver Burke up front. They don't, as Hamid with a pass back. He's on international duty for the USA, so actually isn't Jamaican that I thought he was for some reason. I'm pretty sure there's another good keeper in this league who is. As Flatch into Real or Real in the middle onto Burke. Carranza. When we should have scored ourselves, they score their first chance. 1-0. 1-0 and it's just through straight the middle. Not straight through the middle. Can't even speak. Sweating. Absolutely boiling as Harry Cornick jogs inside. Danny Welbeck onto Taxi Funtas. He has the ball on the edge of the box right here. Can we instantly reply? He's been tackled, but only as far as Vera. As that's a good ball through onto Harry Cornick. Of course, a striker on the wing. Should have scored. Open goal in the back of the net. Taxi there to pick up, and we've scored an open play goal. And of course it's Taxi, as that was a brilliant ball there. Just shot down low, and an open net just to slot it home into. Cornick with a throw down to Najar. Straight in the middle to Phil Jones, who can jog it forward. He's going to keep on going. He's avoided all the pressure, not the greatest of passes at the end of it, and actually they've got a chance. Slid in there a bit to try and block it off. Flack onto Burke. Williamson, come on, get rid of the ball. Good challenge, to be fair, as now we'll fizz that forward straight onto Taxi. Get running in behind Danny Welbeck as well. He's not the fastest at the moment, with his age, of course, and his rating, but he's kept the ball onto Taxi on the edge. And a decent strike, but an even better save from Blake in their goal, as we'll do a run near post. Why not? Dip it slightly into the near post. Phil Jones was waiting. Falls out to Williamson, though, who's going to go from range. Defo handball. Note given. But for me, that Defo looked handled as a ball over the top into Mbanzio. Hamid's come out. Got a good block, and Phil Jones will just fizz that away straight onto the head of Roberta, to be fair, as that's a tackle from Carranza. Or could do with him off the field, to be fair. I know how good he is, as Bedoya's got injured for them. Into the middle right here from Phil Jones. Into Vera. Fundas. See Williamson making the run. A lot of players doing that, as Roberta is the one I opt for. Couldn't cut back. And Welbeck with the ball at his feet right here, as he's going to charge forward. Into Williamson. Williamson will turn into Taxi. Look at the space Roberta's in right there, but he's offside. Just before half-time as well right here. Offside, he was caught, as Glesnes with the ball forward. Headed there as the game is over. Or not the game over, the half. 1-1. I wish it were over. A point's good against Philly from the past, of course. We know how difficult it actually can be, as, hang on. That's how difficult it can be. A straight run through our team from Flack. And I think that's the worst bit of defending I've ever seen us do or not do. Straight from half time. Look at that, Najar. There is no coming back from that, mate. Terrible, and across Hamid for 2-1. Really hoping it's not going to be one of those kind of days now, as Birnbaum over the top into the man who made the mistake. As Cornick gets it back. That's an obvious foul. Get back on your feet though and get running, Harry Cornick, as you've got an opportunity to cross right there. A good ball. It's fallen here for Danny Welbeck, who hits the post. Can you afford to miss that? Not really. Still, we've got to keep going as it squeezed through to him. And Danny might have another chance here. Tries to cut away. Cuts inside. Easy save. Really kind of poor, as Real. Around the corner into Flack. Now into Burke. To the side of him into Martinez. Martinez with a run at the side of him right here as Vera. Got to get this forward right here. And Cornick to get this down the line. He's got to keep on going now as Harry Cornick. Keep on going. Just keep on running. Try and cut back with it a little bit here. Williamson. Try to pull that away from him a little bit. He's gone round his man. And flashed wide. Very unlucky as Burke. Tackle in there from Phil Jones. As Phil Jones striving forward. That's a good ball into Harry Cornick. Can we get that one more onto Roberta, who's onside? That's a beautiful passing move and a good finish. 2-2. Level again. And a good goal at that. Very impressed with that finish. Just put it on a plate. Danny Welbeck's getting very tired now. Or we'll put Smith on. Beautiful passing move. Did enjoy that as Vera. Through onto Roberta. Roberta tried to put it around the corner. Unlucky. Unlucky. Bedoya. Now with a pass in the middle onto Glesnes. Onto Martinez. Bueno. Gets it back. They're trying to pass together, and we just got to make sure we don't let them run through us again. Carranza tries to hook a ball over the top. That's a good one into Bueno. Good save, Hamid. Very good save. As now a chance for the corner to be whipped in. Durkin taps it away onto Taxi Funtas. Forward onto Roberta. That's unlucky. Martinez round the corner. Carranza and Phil Jones to cut that away. Taxi with another turn. Look on the wing as well. There we go. Harry Cornick. A man in the middle. We've got a chance here, you know. Harry Cornick with it. Goes back post. Roberta. What a mess up. Really should be taking 3 points out of this. At home especially. As Carranza sidesteps us. Don't let him go through us. Smith picks up on this. Dodgy tackle. But still we keep the ball into Vera. Now around to Taxi. We've got Danny Welbeck running in behind, but Taxi's going to try and go himself a little bit. Harry Cornick, unleash him. There we go. Please get there first. Oh, Blake stopped it going across. Good move this. We've been very, very good in this game. Can it be a corner to win us it? It was going towards one of the smallest players anyway as Birnbaum picks up on this. Harry Cornick get onside as he does. Whips one in. Look in there. I think that was Harry Cornick actually. I don't know. Can we keep this? Perez does. Headed away, and that's the end of the game. Should be 3 points. Against top of the league, we've only been beaten once. I guess we settle for 1. But it should have been 3. Unlucky that, as now we move on to the semi-finals. But of course, the window here. We spent 8 million. 5.8 spent by Houston Dynamo though, so you can see there's been some money spent. A lot made from LA Galaxy. I'm guessing that's Carlos Vela. And some spent by New York. I don't think I've got any business planned apart from outgoing, so yes guys, I am very grateful for the suggestions. I look at the suggestions, but I think I may move them on to next season. A lot still haven't been scouted. There's 1 hour left right here, nothing's come in, so nothing is going out. That's the way it works. As Danny Drinkwater is asking to play. Not all about you, son. Even though you might get in the team. Just keep them keen. The team for this next one is as follows. Danny Drinkwater steps in. Williamson goes into cam. And Taxi's scoring the goals, you know. So he's going to go up front as a centre forward as Danny gets a bit of a rest. Very tired player, him. Same with Phil Jones, but he stays in. Unfortunate for Durkin and Bennett to be at the squad altogether. But that's the way the cookie crumbles against Seattle. A good team with a famous chant, if you know what I'm alluding to right there. That video of the fan, as I need a fan right here, absolutely sweating. But here we go, semi-finals, Seattle. Big semi-final as Fry in goal for them. Roldan, Gomez, Andrade, Vitinho, Nuhu, Sissoko, Rusnak, João Paulo, Lodiero, Asensio, and Montero. A lot of those. I can hear the Seattle chant going on in the background. Big stadium, of course. Big team in the MLS. They've hosted the likes of Clint Dempsey in their ranks. Very good player. The famous Xbox kit. Don't know if they're still sponsored by them or not. Haven't got a good look at the kit yet, of course. As Cornick trying to turn. It'll be a very difficult game, this one, but we should be up for it. As they're not doing too well in their league, I don't think. As Fundas finds a ball onto Harry Cornick. Tries to whip one in and blocked. Bright start, however. As Danny Drinkwater into Vera. Now into Williamson. Played against these last time. Same league. Or the same conference, should I say. Headed back. Drinkwater into Najar. And that's a terrible pass across. But we should be getting the ball back anyway. Danny Drinkwater. He's not sharp, of course, but I do want to see a good performance. Into Fundas. Now into the path and Fry's gloves are stung. Decent shot right there. A corner ball. I'm not going to try any tactics from it. Just run in. And João Paulo with the header away. Williamson to keep it alive on the volley. Blocked. And Sissoko. Not, of course, the Sissoko of Tottenham and Watford. And now I think Nice as Taxi with the ball out wide a little bit here. Into Najar. Chance to whip it in. That's a decent ball. Yemar away, however. And Williamson running the show right here. He's got experience against these before. As Roberta doesn't really have an option, does he? Smith, come on, get up here. There we go. Into the left back. Whips a good ball in, but no one's there. And Sissoko with the ball across into Lodiero. Rusnak. Sissoko again. Monteiro with a flick on. Phil Jones. Danny Drinkwater with a block. Roberta now into Williamson. Williamson to put it across again. Harry Cornick into Najar. Cornick back again through the middle. Taxi Fundas needs a ball out wide and finds a ball out wide. Into Harry Cornick, who we need a ball out wide again for there. This is good return play, but there's no one to aim for. That could have been a chance. We really want to get in the final. We haven't even talked about it being a final. I feel like that's a good thing as well. It's took the pressure off as Roberta with the ball into Taxi. What a save! Fry with a moment of magic in the Seattle goal. It's definitely got their fans more up for it as Williamson tackled right there. It's got their players up for it. They know how much of a wake-up call that's got to be for them because we have been on top. But yet again, another misplaced pass as Cornick over the top. Taxi's onside, and that one's not saved by Fry. It's 1-0. The Greek god up front. Taxi Funtas. The goalkeeper got a hand on it, but we have a foot into the final at the moment. Very good strike. Captain could not keep it out. Get in there. Good time to score that as well, as there is the end of the game. There is the end of the game. Oh, the half. I keep saying end of the game because it's just the pressure. But we are 1-0 up. A good time to score before half-time. 45 minutes still to play, however. So let's keep on going as Taxi Funtas into Roberta. Now straight back onto Taxi again. Tried to take us out a little bit there, but we'll still keep on going with it. Keep on going with it. Taxi just trying to spin around. Where do we go? Right here. There's a pass right there. Vera. Can we just dink that in for Taxi again? It was there. Yamari. It looks like it bounced off his shoulder a bit, but not a penalty this time. Just an MLS thing, I think, as Loderio through. Phil Jones comes through the back of him. But no, that was a good tackle. He's given a penalty for it. I mean, it was through the back, but a good challenge from my view of things. Commentary saying poor. I think he got the ball. I think he got the ball. Just showed him a little bit as Hamid feints right and dives right and saves the penalty anyway. We remain in the lead in the cup. Very good save. Has still got to keep our cool. Corner to be delivered. Plenty of time still on the clock as Montero won the header. And just over. Got to keep our heads, lads, as Smith to run it forward. Cuts inside. Straight onto Mateus Vera. We're going to go out wide as well again. Straight into Roberta. Roberta with the ball into Taxi. Tries to play a 1-2. Roberta's on this. And we've got a man on the right-hand side. But Williamson got a shove from Rusnak that put him off. Still, played very well in this game. Looks like we're back to a bit of form as Birnbaum into Phil Jones. Now Mateus Vera running forward through the middle onto Taxi. Look at that run through the middle as well. We'll try and find his man Durkin, who almost got it. Unlucky, but still we've kept the ball. We just love putting the press on them in this game. As Cornick into Williamson. Vera was lining one up. Still kept hold of it though. Durkin to dink that over the top for Harry Cornick, who's got there. And they've been saved by the flag. And apart from the penalty, these have not been in the game at all. Long ball now. As it's straight to Hamid. And Durkin's going to pass that across. But a terrible pass at that. João Paulo through onto Rusnak. Loderio. Ocampo Chavez. Hamid's got to come a long way to try and get that one, and he didn't. Cleared by Birnbaum. Williamson. João Paulo. Sissoko. João Paulo again. Through onto Ocampo. Off the post. Warning signs. And Loderio with a ball around the corner right here. They've just passed it back though. And Jones manages to get the tackle in there, however. And Williamson to try and run away with this one. Doesn't get away though. And that's a poor pass in the middle. Straight onto Vera. Vera to give it into Williamson. Unlucky. Rowan out into Loderio. Tries to put it out wide into Leo Choi. As we've got 6 minutes left now. These are out wide. Just pushing them back a bit. Nuhu. Cuts round us a little bit there. Tried to get a tackle in. Durkin to pass it away. But still haven't got anywhere. Leo Choi. Nuhu. Into Leo Choi again. Durkin. Around the side. Just can't get a foot on it, but still it should be the end of the game soon, and that's all I'm looking forward to. Harry Cornick, that's not handled, referee. How's he managed to handle it from that angle? As now we're delivering into the box. Rusnak, Jones away. Funtas will try and pass this around the side. Durkin into Cornick, as Cornick's going to try and put that one across. Still shouldn't have time, even though we've given it straight to them. Roldan takes it down. Tries to get around us, but they're not going to be able to. DC United are in the Open final. We've fallen off a little bit in the league, but not in the cup, as we beat the Sounders. As the team we face in the final isn't Orlando, Inter Miami winning on penalties. That'll be a good final, to be fair, as we've got one simulation left. 4th in the league, not bad at all, as Danny Drinkwater thinks it was the right choice, and I guess it was for half of the game till he came off. Graphics change back and a progress assessment. Hate seeing them. Not going to look at it just yet. Just going to get onto the simulation, which is Red Bull New York. I am going to put the other man up front though. Williamson played very well. I might just drop him back to the midfield role. He can do both. Same with Funtas up front, as we do need to put Smith on the bench. Not the greatest of backup strikers, but what we have. Sorry, Nyman, but Danny Drinkwater did actually play a part in that game, which was useful. Kept a lot of possession when it dropped off, which is unlike him, because he wasn't playing well before he got injured. As let's see what we can get here in the simulation. 10th, away from home, fully fit side, however. Please don't do us an injustice. Get this win. A 2-2 draw. Guess not the worst. Fletcher, Williamson, Morgan and Danny Welbeck with his first for the club. Not the worst. 5th position in the league. 7-point gap on 7th though. So we are kind of firmly in the playoffs and we've got a cup final at the neutral. Very nice for next episode. Very nice indeed, as I've enjoyed this one thoroughly. Thank you guys for watching right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. I am absolutely dripping, really, as I will see you all in the next one. Again, massive thank you for 7,000 subscribers, means the absolute world. As I will see you all in the next one as we keep going, maybe for 8,000. Take care, in a bit, and peace.